सबको मेरा नमस्कार. This is International Master and FIDE Senior Trainer Sekhar Sahu welcomes you on behalf of Sports Authority of Gujarat and Gujarat State Chess Session to this intermediate training session. So I will be covering some classical games which are selected in the morning, apart from some attacking games of top class players, and also a special attention on an upcoming talent from Poland, a very strong grandmaster. So let's warm up with some tactics which is very easy, comparatively much easier. Two or three are repetition. This position is black to play and win. Black to play and win. Who are there now? Devers, Kiara Mehta, Dina Patel, Veerbhadra Singh, Basal Parikh, Setu Nandi, Tanmay Azmera, Meg Parmar, Tirth Parmar. Welcome. I did not get time to see that knight position Veerbhadra. Vijay Pandey, answer is bishop h6. No. The point is the white's main weakness you have to find. Your bishop h6 move, it is a good move. You are trying to exchange, but he can play bishop d4. Bishop h6, black can play bishop d4. Then white has problems. There you have to focus on the weakness. Okay, let me flip the board. Better vision, flip the board. You need to focus on the weakness of white. Not bishop h6. If you play bishop h6, he will play bishop d4, giving you trouble. There is apparent weakness, very important weakness of white. Not RB1, not RB1. RB1 is not great. No, not RD6. No. Where is RD6 coming here? I don't see RD6. You need to alert about a very common feature of weakness in tactics. There are double attack. Double attack, it is a very important tactical fundamental feature. Back rank, fundamental feature. And space clearance, or you know, this is a deflection, decoy. These are the things. I told already it is black to play. That is why I flipped the board. I flipped the board. It is black to play. Black has the move. Yes. Back rank. Back rank is the issue. Kanak, welcome. So back rank is the issue. Rook takes. You deflect. You take. This is finished. Simply one extra piece. Two bishops for a rook. Two bishops in return for a rook is too much. Lost. Now queen will go, but then this is lost. This is hopeless position. So back rank is the issue. You need to be quick. So this position is white to play. What should white do? There is bishop and queen putting pressure here. What would you do now? Bhavesh Bhai Patel, good afternoon, sir. Everything going well? How are you? ભાવેશભાઈ કેમ છો? મજામાં? Welcome to ભાવેશભાઈ. Yes, 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 yes. Virabhadra Singh, you are right. So, Virabhadra, you wait. Now, meeting the threat. ये threat है अभी, तो उसने threat बंद किया. तो black played this. What would you do now? अभी white को क्या करना है? मजामा, मजामा. भावेश भाई, मजा, मजा, मजामा. सुरेश भाई चावड़ा, good afternoon. Good afternoon. What will you do now? Black has replied. Queen attack, queen moved. What would white do now? अब क्या करना है? पार्थ कुंतल रावल, वेलकम. Hina Patel says knight e4. No, not convinced. I am not convinced knight e4. Knight e4 नहीं चलता है. Knight e4, he will give a check and push. Then it is bad. Suresh Bhai Chawda says rook a3. Suresh Bhai Chawda, he wants to come here and give a checkmate. Rook a3 and checkmate. So what is the idea? Hina Patel, Vijay Pandey, knight e4 is not the correct move. So rook a3 is tempting, but it is bad. Tempting move. Idea, this checkmate or this checkmate, but back rank is the weakness. Back rank. So queen into winning. तो डिफ्लेक्ट मेट अभी गया, मारना तो पड़ेगा. अभी हो गया काम. अभी एक रुक जाएगा और मारेंगे तो मेट, नहीं मारेंगे तो ये फ्री. फ्री. टू मनी मटेरियल. So before playing, we must see the opponent's counter attack. So rook a3 is not correct move. He could do some different move here. Knight e4, it is okay, but instead of playing knight e4, maybe here, maybe you get rid. Knight d3 is maybe interesting move. Knight d3 is also possible. Okay, maybe this is a possible move. This is a possible move. Maybe. Okay. So all right, but he in the actual game he played this, and after queen into rook, and now black is won. White resigned. Welcome Aksar Jala and Mukund Agarwal. Could you please teach Catalan? I will, because this session I have selected already some positions, so I will not deflect from here. Priyam Chavda. So how about this position? A quick 10 tactics. I think that every average 2 minutes you should do it. 10 tactics. Chalo, this position white to play. What should white do now? वीकनेस के बारे में हम अलर्ट रहना जरूरी है, दोनों का, वीकनेस ऑफ योर्स, वीकनेस ऑफ अपोनेंट. Suresh Bhai Chawda says Queen B3. The idea is good, but this check is coming. There is a small problem for white that black will give a check here. There comes Veerabhadra Singh and Vishal Thakkar. Queen D2. Queen D2. The weakness is the queen is overloaded to the square because there is a check and checkmate. Knight check आया तो दूसरा knight check में mate हो जाए. So this is the problem. Overloaded queen. So attack the overloaded queen. And also the knight. Threat and threat. कोई मेट बचना मुश्किल ही है, स्क्वायर ही नहीं है क्वीन को, लॉस्ट. मारेंगे तो दो मुंह का चेकमेट, एक चेक बीजा चेक गया. तो नहीं मारेंगे तो क्वीन गया या नाइट गया, कुछ भी नहीं. आप ये करोगे, सपोज कुछ भी करोगे, मैं मार देगा क्वीन एक्सचेंज मेट, so lost. You need to focus about the weak points, alert about it, total focus on the board, total concentration on the board. That is demanded from chess. White to play and win. Now white cannot take back rank. So what should white do? Mukund Agarwal, correct answer. Ramakrishna also correct answer. Last diagram, Vishal Thakkar and Suresh Bhai. So what would you do now? Let us finish the tactics quickly so I can go for the other material. There comes Veerabhadra Singh, rook into check and defending. The main focus is the rook is coming to this point. So rook into check, and now with the check he defends. Now the queen is watching, so queen gaya. Very simple moves. And if you do not take it, suppose you go, then RJ8 check. आप अभी if you take here same queen check, and if you take rook into also lost. If you take it king into queen g3, and if you take it queen diagonal check. Suppose you come here, check, check, and pick up. So weakness. Okay, all right. Well done, boys. Now black is giving a threat. 1, 2 attacking this idea. So what should white do? क्या करोगे आप? Attack and counter attack. Yes, I like that. Now he is not only stopped there, because the point is now if you move knight or knight somewhere, the queen's path is closed. Suppose you move the knight to anywhere, then queen cannot reach. So the rook move. You cannot take the rook, mate, and now the queen is entering. Very simple way. Now cleverly keeping the path open, so rook आएगा या whatever you do, queen and knight, खेल खत्म, खत्म हो गया. Well done. Veerabhadra, Jay Parmar, Dina Patel, Suresh Bhai Chawda, Vijay Pandey, all correct. White to play and win. So tactics going fast. I am glad. They are comparatively easier. One or two are only repetition. How should white play here? The pawn breakthrough, creating a pass pawn in endgame. Pawn breakthrough, creating a pass pawn. Now you have to barna padega. Now not immediate push, but because immediate push rook is coming. This is a bad move. Rook will come. That is why before pushing RB5. Finish. Very well played. Mukund Agarwal and Veerabhadra. Very well. And Meg Parmar. Hello, Harsh. RB5. Now, whatever you do, the pawn is running in. So, well done. Well done. Practice खत्म हो गया. दो एक दो और practice करो. White to play. Go on. How should White play here? White is Vi Subha and black is caustic. No, 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 not Subha. Okay. दिखाई नहीं देता मुझे. I can't read. No, no, no. Ramakrishna, think again. Ramakrishna, yes, just make Parmar the correct answer. If queen takes it, rook into pawn check will win the queen. So you cannot take with the queen. So only move. But then this is winning pawn f. Party finish. दो दो पास पान जोड़ीदार है. जोड़ीदार and party finish. Okay, I think we have end of tactics. Now white to play. How should white play here? Forward Thakkar. Yes, Kunal Gupta. Thank you. You are most welcome. No, in the earlier one, problem is, I will tell you, in the earlier one, no, 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 here, अरे मैं क्या किया है इसमें? ये जो है, ये पोजीशन में, ये पोजीशन है, yeah. See, you play now rook into g3. The variation actually what happens now? You are actually what happened? You will take, but he is not obliged to take now. He is not obliged to take, and rook into pawn will come. He has a choice here. That is the reason. It is not forcing. Still, if he takes and you are losing, but he can move this. That is one problem. That is why the move order has to be correct. Move order has to be first knight into. Not giving a choice. आप ना मारो तो I am winning. मारो तो queen जाएगा. So the execution idea is good, but execution has to be correct. Okay. So I will go to the next. So this position white to play. No, Ramakrishna, think again. Your answer, I want you to reconsider. Once again, you try. Not the best answer. Meg Parmar, not the best answer. Basically, you need to calculate opponent's good moves. Do not think of opponent's weak moves. अभी C5 को क्यों मारेगा? अगर आप C5 करोगे तो D6 करेगा. You never make weak moves. ये खेला तो ये मारना जरूरी नहीं. वो ये मूव कर देगा, D6 कर देगा। वीरभद्र सिंह, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन, फाइंडिंग ब्रिलियंट मूव, पॉन पुश। मारना तो पड़ेगा, अभी पॉन पुश। अगर ये मारा तो व्हाइट विल विन दिस, तो उसको ये पॉन से मारना है, एंड देन ये मारेगा तो स्टेलमेट, नहीं मारेगा तो भी स्टेलमेट। आप कहीं भी जाओ तो कुछ भी खेलो, रुक चेक देगा। और दूसरा, अभी ये कहाँ होगा ये, इफ यू गो समवेयर, इफ यू गो समवेयर, यही चेक, यही चेक बस, ड्रॉ। और 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 यू गो समवेयर हियर, हियर, देन रुक चेक मेट हो जाएगा। तो ये आएंगे तो वही आएगा, अब ये वापस आएंगे तो मेट थ्रेट देंगे। दैट इज व्हाई forcing a draw, the correct move d6, because white is losing the game. एक मूव चाहिए व्हाइट को, बस ब्लैक को एक मूव चाहिए, जस्ट वन मूव। so so you don't have time, और if you place here also probably it is lost. so आपको ये मूव करना है, और मारा तो ये मूव करना है, ये फोर्स मूव है, ये फोर्स है। तो रुक इन टू पॉन, स्टेलमेट, स्टेलमेट। जो भी स्ट्रीम को लिए ही नहीं किया वो लाइक करो स्ट्रीम को। Okay, okay. It's so Virabhadra. Actually, this was a repetition yeah, this position is a repetition. Many times I repeat positions because I think this is instructive. For example, even though I made a repetition, many players did not do this. Many players they played C5. So C5 को D6, ये आ जाएगा, कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, आगे पतरा. That is the reason you have to force and then rook in. Okay, going for the next. All right, this is Chernyakov versus Sasuna. This position, white to play. Once again, a piece of tactics. How should white play now? How should white play? No, 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 not rook d5. Not rook d5. Abhi, he is threatening. He is threatening here. You don't need to play rook d5. आपके लिए ये काफी है. This is enough. Black queen cannot reach the e4 or f3 square. ये काफी है. नेक्स्ट में f4 आएगा. So what about this one? ये जो मेड थ्रेट है, अभी ये मूव में क्या प्रॉब्लम है? What is wrong here? Dina Patel e4. This is a mistake. Actually you have to play this move. This is the correct move. Correct move. But this is a mistake. Why it is a mistake? e4 is a mistake. क्यों? The reason is now he can play bishop into e4. अभी it looks harmless क्योंकि रुक into मारेंगे तो क्वीन चेक देगा तो रुक बैक. But there is an intermediary move. Means instead of queen check, rook into pawn. Rook into pawn. अभी एक कोई भी ये स्क्वायर छोड़ो, या तो क्वीन छोड़ेगा तो बैक रैंक मेट, या रुक इंटू मारेगा तो बैक रैंक मेट. So this is the defect of e4. Rook into e4 को मारेगा rook into knight f3. So now you defend the back rank, but then he will play rook into lost. ना आप क्वीन मार सकते हो, ना रूक मार सकते हो, ना कुछ भी नहीं, ना ये मार सकते हो, lost. So you have to be alert about back rank. Many players fall for the back rank. double attack, back rank, very common tactics. Yes, Birabhadra. Rook d5. No, I am not convinced. Rook d5. What he says? rd5. rd5. What he says? rd5. rd5. And queen b7. Queen b7. And threat. But because here, maybe here, I think he will be able to defend here. तो दे देगा वो दे देगा there will be a lot of fight left, lot of fight. ये मार के भी दे सकता हूँ अभी, चलेगा अभी, ये मारोगे ये मारेगा. It is not easy, it is not winning, but simple. White should maintain just a pawn push. Now queen नहीं आ सकता है. You want to enter e4, it is not possible. ये नहीं आ सकता है. Okay, all right, going to the next, moving forward. टैक्टिक्स खत्म हो गया, आई गेस सो. 10 ही रखा था मैंने. अरे एक और है. चलो, whose move it is? White. White to play very easy win. अभी the queen is defending the back rank square, but at the moment this is under attack. So rook into pawn wins. Idea mate. और rook into मारेंगे, bishop into pawn. Queen watching both the squares. But overloaded queen because the back rank is watching. So the queen is overloaded. Bishop into pawn wins the game. Takes back rank. So these are very common elementary things. So you should see. Yes, Veerabhadra, right? Dina Patel, congratulations. Meg Parmar. So I think this is end. Yeah, we have come to the point. So d4. Now this position, this is something very fishy about the game. Very fishy. The point is, when the game was going on, you know, Kramnik commented something on the internet. So also Anand commented. It is a dubious game, that the result is predetermined. The result is predetermined. पहले से ही कौन हारा कौन जीता पहले से ही डिसाइड हो जाता है, हैं? ऐसा होता है, बहुत बार ऐसा होता है. तो ये आया, white is Topalo, black is Ponomari. Okay, so this is standard line. Bishop. One of the idea of black is that white has to move, and now the queen is not controlling. So the standard main line goes here, bishop. This is castle. Okay, chalo castle karo. Castle, rook. Now this is the standard main line. Now he comes here, black plays c5. This is okay. Black plays c5 is okay move. Black can play also d5, good move. Very normal. The position is completely giving equal chances. d5 equal. I don't see any problem with in black position. But I will tell you now. This is Topalo used to play this. So in there is a chess base magazine. Chess base, they publish CBM 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. There's also some, every month. Every month they bring a magazine, CBM. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Some, there's also some, every month. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Some, there's also some, every month. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Some, there's also some, every month. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Some, there's also some, every month they bring a magazine, CBM So here, who is the commentator here? Timokin D. He recommended C6. This is whereas this is completely equal. So he recommended that C6 is a good move. But after C6, E4, and now the position is bad. Now here both in this position, Kramnik and Anand अलग अलग जगह से कमेंट किया कि द रिजल्ट इज प्री डिटरमाइंड यानी कि व्हाइट इज विनिंग द गेम मींस दैट इज द बेस्ट गेम ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट एंड आल्सो इट डिसाइड्स द विनर ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट सो हियर c5 now whatever you do it is bad white is threatening a greek sack सबको मालूम होगा आई एम श्योर ऑल ऑफ यू नो ग्रीक सैक अब ये मारेगा दिस इज कॉल्ड ग्रीक सैक ये मारेगा ये उसके बाद किंग इंटू मारेंगे हम तो नाइट चेक देगा एंड देन मार के क्वीन एंटर्स एंड ग्रीक सैक बिशप इंटू चेक नाइट चेक बिशप इंटू मारेंगे पॉन इंटू देन द ग्रीक सैक विल कम सो यू हैव टू स्टॉप द ग्रीक सैक अभी व्हाइट ब्लैक इज ए 2700 प्लस प्लेयर Would you believe? Would you believe that black will have such a miserable position out of opening after 14 moves, not developed? So I would not criticize Kramnik or Anand for commenting that the result of the game is predetermined. Predetermined. Okay. So here the position he stops the Greek side. If you do G6, it will finish up faster. This is faster finish will come. So he played H6. Idea. Now the queen is coming. Queen is coming there. So the best move you should say knight d7 so that on queen c2 f5 and pawn into knight into pawn. The best move is to bring the knight quickly. And after that you will play bishop into pawn and pawn into queen comes, pawn push, and it is not easy, not that easy. White has an attack still. Okay, white has an attack. But in the game, what has happened? He played this f5. Series of weak moves by black. Queen. Now, what happens? This position attack is unstoppable. What if you play bishop into? Also, it loses. Suppose you play bishop into. Now d4. The check will come, and you come here, and then queen check. Only move. Suppose you play kg8. This is overwhelming. Idea queen h7 mate. You will not be able to defend. And if you play king e7, then he will open up the diagonal for the bishop. Bishop check return karo. Finish. Now the bb4 will open up. Pawn into queen check. रुक आएगा तो बिशप चेक गेम ओवर तो रुक नहीं आएगा किंग d6 आएगा तब भी जीत जाएगा लॉस्ट अगर किंग d6 आया तो क्वीन ये क्या करेंगे अभी हाउ टू फिनिश दिस बिशप चेक में फिनिश हो जाएगा चेक इट इज डिजास्टर अब ये मर रहा है सो I don't see even ordinary player will not allow all this attack. So d4 नहीं चलता है bishop into c3 नहीं चलता है so he played d4 finish अभी मारना तो पड़ेगा नहीं तो मेट attack is unstoppable and now this is a mess अभी रूक बीच में नहीं आएगा बिशप g5 की whatever it is lost so ये जो है I will tell you you should not see games and follow because black has improvement and sometimes the position is dubious I can quote Anand ने बोला कि Russians आपस में बहुत कुछ डिसाइड कर लेते। बल्गारिया रशिया का नहीं है बट कम्युनिस्ट कंट्री तो था। रशियन लोग आपस में बहुत कुछ डिसाइड कर लेते पहले से ही। स्वयं दास वेलकम, कृपया परमार। So let's go to another game now. वही गेम, Van Valley versus Topal. So this is a line now. C5 is a possibility, which is not dangerous. C5, the main plan now. Black should prepare for the break always. He will play ND7 and E5 break will not be stopped. So ND7, BF4, Knight H5. So this is white was Sasi Kiran and black was Gary Kasparov. Maybe you can see that game. Since C5 is not played here, I will take you to that game. White is creative Indian GM Sasi Kiran and black is Kasparov. Idea is E5 break. E5 break. So you have to stop now, and E5 break cannot be stopped. This turns out to be good for black. The knight is strange. Knight is strangely placed, but you cannot play G4 at the moment. So the black has time. Now if black is preparing knight and seizing a square. Black is good. There is a weakness. B6 square is weak, but B6 square white cannot exploit. Whereas the D4 square is weaker than the B4, B3 square, B4 square. I think this is good position. Knight can reach here but doing nothing, no harm. With a interest in play. So C5 is not that great that you don't have to worry about it. And in the game, I mean Kramnik 0, it happened. Idea, I want to prepare for the leisurely ND7 and break. Necessary. Next move, knight h5 will come. So you have to maintain the diagonal, focusing on e5 square. Maybe, I don't know. Cannot criticize Kramnik. But after the move, black got very completely equalized game. No problem. Okay. If break, तो आएगा ही. So I leave this, going to the game. What I have selected here, Van Valley and Tapal. In this game, Van Valley Tapalo, there are 4 medals. There are medal best game of the tournament, opening novelty, and also attack and sacrifice. There are 4 things. So C5 is not a worry. First I remember world women champion, former women world champion, Zhu Chen, and black was Alexei Dream. Similar situation was there. So here the main alternative is to play some e4 e5. Main one of the alternative to play e4 e5. So e4 is the main alternative which was played in that game Zhu Chen versus Dream also. With active play for white. Okay, so it was possible, and I think the position is not very clear. Even though I mean black is underdeveloped, but white's pawn structure is very poor. So the open line versus pawn structure, class of elements. So in the game he played e3, safer approach. So here played e3. Now this turns out to be good pawn into knight into pawn. Even though white gets exchanged, black gets very active play. What else? The standard main line was nd2. This is the old move. After the move nd2, he will play bishop and get counterplay. This is the old line, but here I think this is a problem. It is a novelty, new idea, but this is very suspicious. You are blocking the path of your bishop, not development. So I think it is very suspicious. Center, open line, the bishop pair and center plus bad king situation of white. I think I will stand for black. Problem, the other moves are bad. If you play f3, f6 is crossing. Knight को कोई return जगह नहीं. So you have to play f4, making a room for knight. So पीछे गया. Now I think this is dubious. Black has got an excellent play already. Already black has got a very good play. He should have played knight coming to other side. I mean, scene of action is on king side and center. So knight वहां पर क्या कर रहा है? Even great players, even 2800 player, after all they are human. They also make mistake. This is the correct way. The knight is on king side and center. The knight is out of action, not good. Doing nothing. When you want to attack, जब भी अटैक हो रहा है कश्मीर के पास, तुम कन्याकुमारी में क्या कर रहा है या असम में क्या कर रहा है? अटैक हो रहा है यहाँ पर. गेम किधर है, तू खेल किधर रहा है? ये नाइट का क्या फ्यूचर है? यहाँ आके क्या क्या करेगा? सो दिस इज बैड. We attack. I gain tempo. Next move, white will play g3. Game set हो गया. Because of this stupid knight maneuver. बिशप आया. अभी क्या है? Because of the mishandling, अभी ये आ जाएगा. Things are very difficult. अभी अटैक वटैक कुछ नहीं. The position में अटैक खत्म हो जाएगा. White has consolidated. But white again made a mistake. But instead of playing this, white again made a mistake. For some reason, white was afraid the queen कभी टेम्पो में आ जाएगा, ऐसा टेम्पो में आ जाएगा, तो a bad move किया white. And black did not give a second chance. बार बार चांस नहीं मिलता है. So क्या मस्त मारा, देखो देख. अभी इधर से मारा तो गया, इधर से मारा तो गया, इधर से मारा तो गया. Suppose you take this way, he will play this is bad. Open further. मार तो नहीं सकता है, ये नहीं मार सकता है. बिशप इंटू मार के क्वीन आ जाएगा, h4 चेक आ जाएगा. bf3 क्वीन h4 चेक, फिनितो. सो आपको b2 खेलना पड़ेगा. b2 को पॉन इंटू पॉन. अभी कुछ बचा ही नहीं. खत्म खत्म. बिशप इंटू f3, knight into d4. The idea is now knight into d4 and then bishop. So after that bf3 and d4 and bishop c5 finish. So he has he cannot play e into f into. तो उसको d से मारना पड़ेगा. अभी क्या करेंगे? Suppose knight e5 is bad. खत्म. The only move. अभी चारों तरफ थ्रेट है. So this is disaster. You cannot maintain. bg2 नहीं आता है, कुछ नहीं आता है. The position is terrible. Queen गया. So he is now already in mess. The e5 move was unexpected. Double exclamation. Must sack. Fantastic. So he played here pawn into Maro. Bishop into threat. मारा, रुक मारेगा, रुक ले लिया, अभी हो गया. The position material also is gone, and the king's position is terrible position. Bishop c5 and queen e4 is coming. Better resign. Just king. अब ये king अभी ये सोच check भी रहता है. Just king coming here, it is winning. Now the position, it is one pawn down already and horrible क्या बोलते हैं color complex. Color complex है, सब कुछ है. Whatever you do, it is bad. Seal कर देगा. Rook into b3 bc3. Seal हो गया ये rook. It is like exchange up. It is more or less like exchange up. ra2. He resigns. Well played. Why? Kapalo. Hello, Priti Rathi and Kribia Parmar. So it is gone. A nice game by Judith. Very active style player. Judith Polgar, her father, wanted the three daughters to dominate in the men's world. She didn't want them to play in only women's. So Zuzа Polgar was being trained from when he was a child. And Zuzа Polgar came up. Judith was only 5 years old when Zuzа was trained. She was not allowed to go and watch. Judith wanted to go and see what the elder sister is doing. But her father said, you cannot go. Only you become a good chess player, you can go and see. So that motivated Judith to work hard. So at the age of 9, 10, she was like a IM. I have seen at the age of 10, she was playing absolutely fantastic chess in New York Open. During the New York Open, I was there. And at the age of 14, she broke Fischer's record, became a men grandmaster. She wanted to become men world champion, but she only entered in top 10. In the top 10 in men. Okay, and then she gave up. A great player, going for always attack and active play. Fantastic style, Judith. She beat all the world champions. I think she had a very bad score with Kramnik. That's all. Kramnik and I think Siro also. Kramnik especially. So very active in the center. All this is all theory only. There is nothing to discuss. Technically, White has a good position. Technically, White is having a good position because the backward, big deep one. Excellent move. I like the move. This is doing two things at same time. Number one, it is exposing the overextended pawn. Number two, the rook will come for attack at right time. When you have isolony, when you have IQP, isolated queen pawn, you should go for active piece play. So the a5 move is excellent. So that rook joins the attack when the time demands. And also he is playing actively overextended pawn. So मारा अभी क्या करेंगे सपोर्ट कर नहीं सकता है मारा check. Now theoretically you should exchange the pieces now. Now here played king f1. The position is actually I think black has taken the initiative. Now how it will work. Let us examine the pieces. Now both the pieces are gunning. This is active. There is no doubt about it. This is active. And now this will become active after f4 f5. Please note that. Please note that this will become active. And the knight is watching the square. That means when you play f4 f5, the queen will come and some hitting will come. Or maybe rook will come here. Maybe the rook will come and the queen will come with the hit. then the hit into the target. So this is the Archil's hill. F2 and F7 is called Archil's hill. जान वहां अटका हुआ है, defended the pawn. Again now queen already now preparing, rook coming here and hitting. आ गया. Deadly move. Knight into F2 is already a threat. Already a threat. अगर if you play defend, the rook will not come out. The rook will be bottled up. बटल हो जाएगा, बाहर निकलेगा नहीं. That means you need to defend. तो अभी क्वीन नहीं करेगा और कौन बचाएगा? Or you have to play ugly move like this. White has to play an ugly move like defending the e3 point. So queen से बचा है. Switching. Now the rook is ready. Now the rook is ready. Well, it is difficult when a player gets a bad position. No, then it is depressing, and they find one after another bad moves. So already it is bad. Now defender wants to exchange pieces. He wants to exchange. So avoiding the exchange. So you can see why this move, because the rook will be active in the open line. The rook will be active in the open line. This target. Bishop into pawn. Now rook. Now जो हो गया. अभी कम से कम he should have played here now bishop into, क्योंकि this is the one main attacking piece, main attacking minor piece. If you take it, eliminate and queen. The position is bad, but थोड़ा तो कुछ fight होगा. There is some fight because he is going to come now here, rook here. Some fight or rook here. Some fight will take place. But in the game, normally you exchange this. This is bad. Now the rook is joining. Rook is free हो गया. Gone. I think a position is no more defendable. No more defendable. Whatever you do, attack all pieces of black. Attack is unstoppable. जाओ पीछे. Rook into आएगा. Pawn push. Rook into and now queen. And there are too many threats. There are now too many threats are coming. Bishop into pawn is coming. Knight into pawn is coming. Queen into f3 coming. So queen d1 बचा है. Anyway, bishop into pawn. He could not defend so many threats. Resigns. ये मारा तो mate is on the offing. So what I like the idea, that Judith's idea, activating fantastic line. This one after the bad move, dc5. This move I like. Wonderfully played by Judith. Let's go to next. Nice attacking game by Judith. Another game of Judith. Well, this is Rubinstein by transposition. Queen. One of the idea that white wants to castle and bring the queen to f4 with starting attack h4 g4 and then attack. This is the plan. After long castle, the queen will come, starting standard attacking plan. And the Russian knight will enter. The Russian knight will enter there. So the attack is coming now naturally. It is difficult to tell. I am not playing the black side of the position. It is just bad. Waste of time. Now, a player is alert about the weakness. This is unprotected. So what you will do about it? You cannot do anything, but that plays a role in the attack. The unprotected rook plays a role in the attack. For example, in the game Korchnoi Larsen, I will show you how an unprotected piece can give trouble in opening also. For example, now what you will do? Knight to g5. If you play on push, then h4 will come. I try to open the H line. It's so bad hai because this is watching, this is watching. ये सब खत्म हो जाए. You cannot weaken h6. Party खत्म finish हो जाए. h4 with decisive attacking chances. I can play slow g4 h5. I can play h5. Knight into pawn and h5. Everything works. So you can't play g6. So he played h6. Now check. Now this unprotected piece, a tempo. A tempo is coming. रूक को बचाओ and thereafter I will build up initiative. अभी आपको रूक गेट करोगे h4 आ गया. So knight अभी सेटल हो गया यहाँ पर. Black cannot think of capturing the knight because then ये गजा this हाथी enter करेगा इसके ऊपर. You cannot take the knight with bishop or pawn. So game settle हो गया. And after that attack will play itself. अभी black का attack is too slow. Only it is white all the way. कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता है. So this is the problem unprotected piece. तो उसने क्या खेला? उसने बोला मारा. मारेगा. The idea now अभी चलो ये मारा तो एक pawn तो है. I have got a pawn. So g4. For example, if you play h4, he has a defense. I have a doubt. Shall I ask? In the end of this session? Yes. In the end of this session, you can ask. Definitely. Now h4 is not good. g4 आ जाता है. The defense is h5 को open करने नहीं दे. इसीलिए हमको अभी I want to open the h5. So the defense is h4. This is the defense. So defense को खत्म करो. And now एक तो मैं यहाँ देख रहा हूँ ये. दूसरा अभी ये आंसर क्या है? Force open the h5. g4 is a genius move. Absolutely a genius piece of work by Judith बोलता है. h4 अगर ये मारा g5 so unstoppable. This is entering and ये तो गया. मारा का वाव में गया. So he cannot take that. अभी आया तो market check आया. Now the queen joins. Elementary thing. The queen has to join the attack. Queen f4. खत्म. कुछ भी नहीं बचा. अभी ये भी नहीं चलेगा. You try to neutralize the rook line. ये भी नहीं चलेगा. For example, if you come rook here, idea to neutralize the attack, rook into. अभी queen से मारो. Only move. Then knight comes there to attack f7. मारो. अभी कैसा मारेगा? मारेगा तो जाएगा, नहीं मारेगा तो जाएगा. अगर ये मारेगा तो पीस जाएगा. अभी ये मारेगा तो चेक. ये क्वीन को बचो भाई. अब ये खत्म. चारों तरफ रूक अटैक, बिशप अटैक, कोई दम नहीं. ओके, इवन इफ यू गिव अ चेक कुछ नहीं होगा. आगे इसको बचाओ, इसको बचाओ. किस किस को बचाओगे? तो वो नहीं चलता है. तो नाइट d5 को क्वीन आएगा, f8 या g8 जो भी आएगा. हो गया रूक. खत्म. अभी h लाइन का कोई जवाब ही नहीं. I have threat. My threat is to play knight into. Idea rook h7, queen into and winning. Knight into threat. This is a threat and this is a serious threat. Serious threat. Lost. So rook h8 नहीं चलता है. So game में वो खेला तो ये. Now Judith played in a really attacking style. Rook check. Other kind time. No breathing time. सांस लेने को वक्त नहीं है. मारो, queen joins. kg7 दिस इज क्वीन h6 एंड रूक h1. कुछ भी खेलो जो जाए. ओवर. f4. सरेंडर द क्वीन और मेट. क्या अभी बचा है? A great attacking game by Judith. Great. I told you that Larson Korchnay. I'll forget otherwise. I'll show that Larson and Korchnay. How a unprotected rook plays a role. This is black win में रहेगा. Bent Larson. White is bent. Larson. ये जो है flip the board. Now you see this is rook is unprotected in the open diagonal. तो लार्सन इसका फायदा उठा के सॉरी कोर्चु नहीं इसका फायदा उठा के सेंटर को कैप्चर कर लिया. आइडिया यू कैनॉट प्ले bb2 नाउ. bb2 pawn takes pawn wins. तो बिशप g2 तो e5 आ गया. दिस इज द होल पॉइंट. Black has now grabbed the center and initiative, taking advantage of that unprotected. You take queen d4 winning. अभी e4 आ रहा है इसके बाद कुछ भी नहीं. That means his move order here when you play this is a mistake here. This queen b6 unprotected piece. You need to always be very careful about it. Okay. तो गया अभी ये पोजीशन तो माइनस हो गया. जाओ सब पीछे जाओ. Black got a big initiative. I'll go to the next game. This is Savinchenko Stanislav. ये प्लेयर ये मर गया क्या? वो जो मॉस्को होटल में रिसेंटली ये जो है मॉस्को होटल में एक ग्रैंड मास्टर मर गया है कि शायद यही है क्या? आई डोंट नो वेदर इज द सेम प्लेयर. So this is the main line. Now one of the main line, and now queen f3. So one of the variation black plays queen here in one variation, and if you play bishop to e3, queen b7. This is one of the variation also black can choose. So ये भी खेल सकता है, but in the game he played in the game bishop b7. There is a problem here on e6. In the variation, always you have to watch e6 square. So white stands little better. So अभी कैसल कर लिया तो rook against queen is there. Rook against queen. So he played bishop. Knight into. I think this position maybe it is b7 is more desirable. b7 is more desirable. A safe move. You are not ignoring development. After b7, the game can continue knight into and now rook, and probably chances are roughly equal. I would prefer white here, but this is how it should have been played. लेकिन गेम में क्या हुआ? उसने खेला नाइट इंटू, रूक इंटू, ना बिशप. अभी आपको एक पॉन मिल सकता है. आप ये मारोगे, अभी ये आया तो कैसल. अभी एक पॉन मिल सकता है. ये मारोगे ये, but this will have a good compensation. Now black has bishop pair. और द रूक्स आर कोऑर्डिनेटेड और थ्रेट भी है, सो बिकॉज देयर इज प्रेशर ऑन e4, तो इसमें विनिंग चांसेस it is not clear. Not that white will have winning chance here. I would prefer to be black here. More active play for black, even though black is a pawn down. So it is not desirable कि pawn को लेना नहीं चाहिए. When you cannot win, why should you take that pawn? So yeah, I don't know this position. Grandmaster Samchenko did this move. I doubt here it was possible still queen a5. Instead of this move, queen a5 was still possible. But he played this move. How white should attack now? This gives an opportunity to attack. Please find out. वो कोई स्टानिस्लाव करके जीएम है, उसका गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ था, कुछ बैलून ब्लास्ट हो गया, तो कुछ केमिकल था बैलून में, सो फट गया, दोनों मर गए. इट वाज मे बी 4 5 बैक, 4 5 मॉस्को होटल में मर गया, वेरी यंग ग्रैंड मास्टर मर गया. Why to play? Find out an attacking plan. Basically, a coordination of center, attack, and initiative. In chess, you need lot of guts also. Not only your talent and skill, you need guts. For example, now f4 or h4, ये पीछे हट गया and attack कुछ नहीं है. You don't get anything. So you need to consider ये मारने से कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. You get nothing. So you consider, shall we play this or shall we play this? Now rook is on h1. There is now h4 is pointless. So you took f4. Now the point is, suppose you play bishop into g5. This is a very strong attack. The simple plan. Now the rook will come here after the move queen or queen. The rook will come. It is just queen d4, queen h5, rd3, because ये जो target है इसको बचाना मुश्किल पड़ेगा. Because the pawn takes away the square from the knight. Knight का square ले लिया, तो डिफेंड किससे करोगे? भारी पड़ेगा, ये बहुत भारी पड़ेगा. क्या कुछ नहीं कर सकता है यहाँ, ये सब बहुत स्लो है, यहाँ में ध्यान नहीं देगा. जस्ट क्वीन कमिंग टू g4, देन rook d3 and queen h5 and meeting attack. So you cannot take bishop into. तो अभी क्या करेगा? तो गेम में f6 का, अभी वीकनेस के ऊपर वीकनेस. तो अब ये एक टारगेट बन गया मेरे लिए. बट डोंट टेक राइट अवे. आप मारोगे ना, द प्रॉब्लम क्या होगा, बिशप इंटू पॉन के बाद किंग हट जाएगा और ये बिशप गणपत हो जाएगा. अभी ये गणपत हो जाएगा. दैट इज वाई डू नॉट मेक ए टेम्पटिंग मूव. द पोजिशन ऑलरेडी इज इन वाइट कंट्रोल, सो डू नॉट गो आफ्टर मटेरियल, यू कंटिन्यू विद इनिशिएटिव. तो बिशप आया, अभी g5 नहीं चलता है. इफ यू प्ले g5 नाउ, आई विल टेक एंड प्ले क्वीन g4. बिशप का जगह बन गया. दिस इज बैड मूव नाउ. ये मार मार के में क्वीन आ जाएगा, या अभी ये मार नहीं सकता, नेक्स्ट ये आ जाएगा, इसको बचाओ. वेरी बैड पोजिशन. सो ही प्लेड नाउ किंग h8. आइडिया, नेक्स्ट g5 विनिंग ए पीस. नेक्स्ट मूव g5. चेस में नेक्स्ट मूव नहीं आता है, f5. क्या अभी g5 आएगा तो अनपास करेगा. Whatever you do, it is bad. Now the plan is clear. This rook already this rook is wants to come here, and the queen will come here. खत्म हो जाएगा. The typical situation में ये अटैक को रोकना मुश्किल ही नहीं, नामुमकिन है. डॉन को रोकना मुश्किल ही नहीं, नामुमकिन है. क्वीन आइडिया, क्वीन h5 and rook h3. आ गया। अभी आप कुछ भी करो, गेम खराब। सपोज यू प्ले H6, तो आएगा सिंपल, अभी थ्रेट सब आएगा और यहाँ साक मारेगा, क्वीन आएगा, गेम बेटिंग अटैक। तो H6 का सवाल नहीं आता है। सो यू प्ले D5, अरे यहाँ क्या ध्यान देता है, ये खत्म हो जाएगा। क्वीन अभी ये मारेगा तो रुक इनटू मेट, नहीं तो भी ये आ रहा है। अभी क्वीन G6 आ रहा है, ये पुश या पॉन इनटू इम्पॉसिबल, तो ही प्लेस दिस। आई वांट यू टू फाइंड, अभी देखो ये पोजीशन में इफ यू प्ले रुक D8, लेट मी सी हाउ टू अटैक तो है ही है, मैं जानना चाहता हूं हाउ टू कंडक्ट द अटैक। कैसा जीतोगे भाई? यस यस, दैट सेम स्टानिस्लाव, वेरी यंग GM। अरे वो इंडिया में आके खेला था, वो स्टानिस्लाव कहाँ खेला था मैं बोलता हूँ, वो यहाँ खेला था भोपाल में, वो भोपाल में खेला था। एंड आई हैड इनवाइटेड हिम टू कम टू इंडिया, इनविटेशन भी भेजा था मैंने। भोपाल में खेला था यही GM स्टानिस्लाव, और मॉस्को में टिकट काट लिया। एक्सीडेंटल, वो केमिकल बैलून में कुछ केमिकल था, ब्लास्ट हो गया। दोनों, उसका गर्लफ्रेंड हो, दोनों उड़ गए। चलो भाई, ये पोजीशन में हाउ टू अटैक, व्हाइट हैज अटैक, करना क्या है? यू थिंक, आई विल राइट बैक। यस, व्हाट हैव यू फाउंड वीरभद्र सिंह? नो नो नो, वेरी सिंपल आंसर। सो यू हैव रियलाइज्ड कि ये बिशप का रोल बहुत अहम है, ये बिशप का रोल अहम है, तो मेट हो जाएगा। अगर पॉन इनटू ये बिशप को मारा, पुश किया, मेट हो जाएगा। तो ये पॉइंट का डिफेंडर कौन है? नाइट। तो दिस इज द वन, फिनिश। गणपत, अभी मैं नाइट को मारेगा, उसके बाद D5 गया, ये आफ्टर बिशप B6 12 का भाव में जाएगा ये जाएगा, अभी खत्म हो जाएगा। नाउ मैं इसको खत्म कर दूंगा। उसके बाद D5 को कौन कौन बचाएगा D5 को? या यू आर राइट ओमकार पिंगले, BB6 एंड देन D5 खत्म, और नाइट हटेगा ही नहीं, रुक जाए। So he cannot play after the game. So he plays G5. अरे G5 को रुक into H, रुक अभी mate, unstoppable mate. Queen H5, Queen G6, Rook D3, Rook S3 mate. So this is mate in 3-4 आएगा. 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is lost. So the whole point is that this, you know, this is the self goal. ये सेल्फ गोल, दिस इज कॉल्ड ए सेल्फी। क्या जरूरत था उसको, क्या जरूरत था N8 खेलना है? बिकॉज ही एक्सपेक्टेड N8 खेलेगा और वो मारेगा एंड देयर आफ्टर एवरीथिंग ओके। अरे काय को मारेगा? F4 है तो फैंटास्टिक। ND5, let me see ND5, ND5, there is some problem. I sense there is problem because I can play here gaining time, so अभी प्रॉब्लम आएगा। मेड थ्रेट है, मेड थ्रेट माला वाचवा, ये करो या ये करो, प्रॉब्लम आएगा, दिस विल गिविंग ट्रबल। सो वेरी सिंपल, अभी बस रूक को कोऑर्डिनेट करो भाई, सिसिलियन नॉर्मल, कोऑर्डिनेट द रूक्स एंड रूक C8 आएगा, ये स्टैंडर्ड प्लान है। सो आफ्टर द मूव बिशप H6, दिस इज ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम, आई थिंक ब्लैक इज ओके, ओके। तो Volotoken Lupitian, ये अटैकिंग किंग, लास्ट अटैकिंग। So C5, A3, take, Queen A5. This is the blocked variation. Queen D2, it is ये है ना, ये मारेगा, ये सो लाइफलेस गेम, लाइफलेस गेम, कुछ दम नहीं है इसमें, इसमें कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला है। एंड ऑल्सो अगर ब्लैक प्लेयर प्लेइंग फॉर ए विन, तो वो ये भी नहीं खेलेगा। अगर अभी ये पोजीशन को ये मारा तो ड्रॉ, लेकिन आई विल प्ले फॉर ए विन नाउ विथ नाइट। खेलो, मैं अभी पॉन थ्रेट कर रहा हूं, तो ये क्वीन D2 डरपोक मूव है, करेक्ट मूव बिशप D2, तो अभी क्वीन आता है। दिस इज कॉल्ड द ब्लॉकेड वेरिएशन। बेसिकली ये जो ब्लॉकेड वेरिएशन है, दिस इज वेरी वेरी अनकंफर्टेबल फॉर attacking players who has no understanding, only depend on opening variation. This is a problem for them. Now I would recommend, normally Viswanathan Anand always preferred queen to G4, and after this you come back, there is holes here, holes, all this thing. This is a bad situation and very ready made. So white has got an excellent position already on king side and queen side both way. The other variation is to play queen B1. Idea sub check. So वो आएगा C4. So this is not a great problem for अभी C4, knight F3, knight. Okay, maybe you will play some move what you want to do. So knight F3, knight S3, then knight here. White is little better. This is the main game. And if you play the normal moves, for example, normal moves like knight F3, knight F3, knight C6. Now this is useless, so you will play G3. Now he can play bishop D7. He can offer the pawn, which is risky for white. अब ये क्वीन कहीं जाता नहीं है और ये मार देगा. Not so attractive position for white. It is not attractive. The knight E7 will come. There is nothing. The queen A4 will come back with a comfortable game. इसीलिए ये वेरिएशन को अवॉइड करने के लिए knight S3 खेलना चाहिए. This is the correct. Knight G3. Normally what happens, the white will normally regroup the knight to this point. So the knight here and bishop g2 हमेशा ये यहाँ पे साक and here in this game grandmaster Volotokin finds another new idea. Bishop s3 tempo, because all the time you need to watch the bishop. You need to watch the bishop. नहीं तो ये मारेगा नहीं. Bishop is watching this indirectly. So castle. Now one of the idea, I can now transfer the knight back to e3, and after from there, after from there, I can prepare to come here to go for the break. I can prepare to sacrifice sometime sacrifice, preparing a sacrifice. So rook e1, queen b2. Idea rook coming to a bad move. These positions are not really bad. That I don't know. Grandmaster Sambat Lupitian played all his life only French, but here he makes some concession for white. Unnecessary along you. White has the initiative now and a blunder. Now it is a blunder now. Idea. Why you have to go? Why? ये क्यों नहीं? अच्छा, ये क्यों नहीं आता? Rook आके. अच्छा. Okay, queen will go back. I thought rook will come and knight into pawn will come, but I see. Okay. So knight comes here. Knight. With the idea going to f6, and here this is a blunder because knight into pawn. Now pawn into bishop d7 is coming, and queen into, both the rooks will be ready for attack. So it is a blunder, positional blunder. There is unstoppable mating attack is coming. Okay. Where bb6 was played. Okay. In that position you are talking. All right, Hers. So in this position, the white has got attack. So ये जो blockade variation है, I think this needs attention. This is okay. It is very good against inexperienced players. They have a lot of problem in this blockade variation. This is a lot of problem. So I recommend Anand's idea, Queen g4 and come back with a pressure. Or alternately, you can also play Queen b1 and now c4, and you can play h4 with the idea to play the h5 move and the rook is joining the attack. This is also possibility. So I leave this and go to some strategic games. मैंने कर दिया था. I will give you not many, one or two. So we have isolated. But black pieces are passive here. One of the idea, you can play re1 here also. But knight was on c6 at that time. So he plays here queen d3. This is not a nicely arrangement of pieces. This knight has come already three moves. Not good. Russian knight has entered. Now the white has got attacked. Apart from many things, he is having a threat here also. This is one rook and two pawns with pressure. Rook he will come and then this is trouble. So he tries to neutralize that. And white shows another brilliant idea here. Apart from the typical maneuver, now f4 with the idea I want to soften the diagonal. Powerful bishop now. A typical plan, not normal you see. Botvinnik played this. Now the pressure here, X-ray attack. The pressure here, X-ray attack. X-ray attack. If you take with the rook, the c8 rook will be hanging. Of course, don't think of taking with the king. The knight will be pinned and you losing material. Bishop into f6 wins immediately. After king takes bishop f6 wins immediately. After rook takes c8 is hanging. Khatam. So it is an interesting idea. I'm telling normally it doesn't come, but black has wasted so many moves with the knight. So it was possible. So I leave this. I leave this. This is just leave this. कुछ नहीं अभी बता ही नहीं ये हो गया खत्म हो गया now uh, I will do a middle game theme now before going to another topic. Nasdaq main old main line. The idea is to castle quickly. Now rook against queen is already there. So he has avoided the move f6. Now b2 will come and white has an excellent position. Here black playing b5. A player must be think 2 times before playing this move because a sacrifice will come. Now white will give a piece for 3 pawns. So this is the theme I will discuss that black player must be very careful about it. Bishop takes pawn. Takes. मुझे तीसरा pawn में मिल जाएगा. So 3 pawns for the piece and now 3 pass pawns have been created. This is the problem. Apart from the initiative, black is to deal with the 3 pass pawns. नहीं देना है. Bishop is a very powerful piece now. I don't want to consider it because black square का total domination. That everything is consolidated. अभी now b3 kb2 I'll start rolling. You have to go slowly. b3 kb2 and start rolling the queen side pawns. हो गया. अभी चालू. गाड़ी चालू. It is as good as winning now. 4 pass pawn. मारेगा तो 4 pass pawn. अभी नहीं मार के जाएगा कहाँ? There is threat on e7 f6. There are 3 threats. ये डायरेक्ट भी है, ये भी है और ये भी है. तीनों थ्रेट है तो मारना मजबूर है. खत्म. 4 pass pawn. इनफैक्ट ये भी मार सकता है. आप ये भी मार के खेलो वो भी चलेगा. But why give the bishop? Roller. This is a steam roller. खत्म. So this sacrifice, one has to be very careful, and I have picked up another 3-4 games to show this theme. Next game, I give Milo, Vadim Milo versus another player from the 2008 Cup. Sack. So he has played a different move. So we saw last time he had played the move some knight to and then he consolidated and everything was okay. But a different move. Doesn't matter. Who is going to attack the rook? It is very well placed. Next move f3 खेल दो कोई काउंटर प्ले नहीं है. Bishop b3 rook d1 फटाफट फटाफट गेम जाएगा. Consolidation complete. अभी b3 idea kb2 and start the knight and c4 a4 सब चलेगा. धड़ाधड़ knight आएगा तो मार दो. Playing slowly. Next kb2. All this is a funny tactics. कुछ नहीं होगा. नाइट चेक अगर कुछ किया तो नाइट चेक में एक्सचेंज आएगा. ये स्मार्ट मूव नहीं चलता है. ये करेगा तो नाइट चेक आ जाएगा. ओनली सब अटैक खत्म. यू प्ले नाइट c5 मार के सब एंड गेम फटाफट जाएगा. रूक विल एंटर. n5 टेक्स बिशप टेक्स किंग टेक्स rd7 एंड गणपत हो गया. तो इधर आया अभी खत्म. So this also does not work. But he tried to give some resistance with the king. अभी ये भी गया. Lost है. This is gone. So 3 pawns. This sacrifice, I think I saw this maybe in Watson's book. I don't remember exactly. Probably in John Watson's book, Middle Game, I को discuss किया है. So, fish sacrifice for 3 pawns on bishop into b5, knight b5, etc. ये ओल्ड गेम 1934 का, तो भी मैं दिखाऊं. कोई सैक मारो, मारो. इंटरेस्टिंग. नाउ बोर्ड पे क्वीन एक्सचेंज नहीं हुआ. द मिडिल गेम इज ऑल्सो नॉट बैड. We saw two end games, which is bad for black. But now consolidation complete. The point is actually क्या है कि there is no mate here. ये मारा तो भी king आएगा and rook b1 threat, but why? हो गया काम. Bad position. अभी the knights are no, this knight, the bishop watching, so the knight is not moving anywhere. So the position is nearly clear plus. The group is complete. हो गया काम. So the sacrifice deserves attention. One more game on this. One more. How to improve position when a piece down? Should we keep attacking or play defensive? I will discuss one game today on this point. So the last position of the sacrifice. अभी this is a bad square he has chosen. Queen b8 जाएगा तो knight into मारेंगे. Queen a5 जाएगा तो middle game. But this is a bad square. ना rook into मार ही नहीं सकता है उसको. ये नहीं चलेगा. Intermediary move. You give me a shock, I am also giving you. क्योंकि ये मारेगा तो क्वीन चला जाएगा. ये मारेगा तो रुक इनटू चेक, किंग आएगा, ये गणपत हो जाएगा. तो शॉक फॉर शॉक, शॉक ट्रीटमेंट, शॉक ट्रीटमेंट. तो गया. दिस इज लॉस्ट. So all this shows के before black must think carefully before playing a move like b5. So I leave this thing. एक और गेम रखा है क्या? ये तो बहुत लंबा छोड़ गई. So now I want to show there is a पोलैंड का एक प्लेयर है दुदा. He is coming up very fast. He is doing great. His concept of middle game and opening ideas, and very young grandmaster, plays for initiative, hardworking. So first I noticed when I had gone to Batumi, I went to two Olympiads as coach. One was Tromso 2014 and one was 2018 Batumi. There I noticed Duda was the hot favorite. You know, in the initial rounds he had a bad result. In the initial round, travel to tiredness and some all this thing, young player. But then he consolidated and he started playing great. He drew with Karyakin, he drew with Mamediaro and beat Ivanchuk in a great game. And then he drew with Anand and played a great game with Caruana. So let me take you some of his game of this upcoming meteoric rise of Duda. Great player, very young grandmaster coming up. I would say Duda, Ali Raza Firoza, Ding Lyron. Okay. तो अरे ये तो मैं दूसरा गेम दिखा रहा हूँ. दुदा का गेम है. दुदा meteoric rise of the Poland grandmaster, Polish grandmaster Duda. So here this is a safer way to play. White is little better. This is sharp line. Anatoly Karpov also preferred this center. Now this is the more critical line. This line is more critical. Okay. But in the game, black played a move which is very poor move. The critical move is NC6, keeping the bishop C8 bishop open. A bad move. Now white has got a opening plus, but it is not winning. Now good move. Now knight. White cut clearly better. The D6 square weak. The bishop is already doomed. C8 bishop bad. White has a lead in development. Don't think of taking pawn. RE1 will kill him. RE1, knight F5 will kill him. So you have to come. So clear opening initiative. I want you how to convert the position demands a king side attack. King normally there should be a minor piece as a guard near the king. यहाँ कोई minor piece नहीं है और ये underdeveloped pieces, a poorly placed piece, not developed, a bad bishop and cramper. White has attack. So how to conduct the attack? Advantage आ गया. अबे आपको क्या करना है? So Duda, Omkar Pingle, I will discuss how to play. I will discuss. So here rook. Number one, counter attack ये आ रहा है. So number one, you control the file. And while doing so, the rook is also ready. Rook is ready to come. Attack is on the way. Now, good move. Placement of rook. So, excellent move. Forcing a weakness. G6. Now the point is, if you have got an attacking position and you have got four active pieces at the moment. So, all four pieces are doing good job. If you play mechanically in a blitz game, suppose it is a 3-minute game, I will play h4 and the attack will go over. Why? Because after h4, h5, now you come here, queen is king. This is very difficult. You don't have a black square bishop and it will take a lot of time to bring the knight. And it is not easy now, not easy to attack. Though the position still white is better, but the attacking rhythm has gone. So instead of playing the mechanical move, Duda plays the correct move. Very beautifully played. Queen to f4. Idea. Idea queen is coming here and then rook. Simple move. So knight. Eliminate. That is the only piece. I need the knight for attack. So eliminate that. Enter. The simple threat want to give here and game over. बचाना तो पड़ेगा. You cannot play h5. That would be terrible. That would be terrible. So he played queen. Okay, now the position attacking. Basically, आपको feeling आना चाहिए. The position is winning. All you need, your knight should come here. This is the point. Target. तो knight आ गया means game खत्म. But the moment you bring, he will hit it. That means the knight should come. This is the route. This is the route. This is the route. And then enter. That's all. यहाँ एक दो pawn जाने दो, एक दो pawn जाने दो भाई. Let him be happy. Black को खुश करो. Enter. So Duda played. Idea knight e3, knight g4 and finish. Knight. आ गया. So knight आ गया तो he should resign. Once the knight comes, curtain will close. Drama हो जाए खत्म. So forced. Oh, will improve systematically and this is almost winning. Now consider because your queen has to move around to give an protection to the weak point. Idea next knight is coming to give a sack. Sack. So अभी he cannot wait. अब ये तो गया जो भी खेलेगा गया. Whether you play or not, whatever, mating attack, only move, खत्म. अभी h4 खेलेगा तो भी जाएगा. अभी h4 खेलेगा तो जाएगा. जो भी खेलेगा जाएगा. So he played this and खत्म. And winning the game. दो pawn up ही है और बैड किंग पोजिशन It is just back rank is the only thing. कुछ नहीं. Back rank खत्म हो गया. So very nice plan by Duda. He exploited it very systematically. Now I will show another game of Duda. I was there. Since I was there, I was watching the games live. You know, Viswanathan Anand was on top board, and Hari Krishna was second board. Vidit Gujarati on third board, and we had a very good team. But India finished fourth. Though it was very close, India finished fourth. Okay. Then he drew with Karyakin. That was a good game. He drew with Mamediaro, a good game. And he had a smashing victory with Ivanchuk. Ivanchuk is a smashing victory. He did three good draws, rather four good draws. Karyakin, Mamediaro, Ding Lyran, and Anand. And terrific win against Ivanchuk. Ivanchuk is unpredictable. वो कभी कुछ भी करेगा. He is totally unpredictable player. कोई भी ओपनिंग खेलता है. कभी अटैक करेगा, कभी पोजिशनल खेलेगा, कुछ कुछ भी करे. So playing for a slow positional style. I think this is not a good move at the moment. Perhaps this is the first move in the wrong direction. First move of black in the wrong direction. Now the point is that knight g5 all they will hound him. Very well played. No c5. भूल जाओ. That is the problem. Now white grabs the initiative, taking the weak point. e4 आएगा अभी. अभी टेम्पो में आएगा. आ गया. आ गया. So white has a lead and stands clearly better. Now redundant knight 1 is a poor placement of the knight. And ये जो ब्रेक कभी ना कभी आएगा. और ये भी है. ये भी है. Many plans. Abhi the king is safe. The king f1 it is safe. He can even start h4 h5. So he has many plans, and the position is clearly favorable to white strategically. Okay, the position already is bad. It was decided that nc4 is the best chance, but only after the game the analysis comes. This is also white better. You have to weaken, and now anyway this is plus. Cannot take that. The check will pick up the knight. अभी रुक पे attack है, the only move, and white stands better, definitely better. So in the game he played queen, but after this white has a very strong attack. Defend. You have to defend. King h7 is not working. So excellent move. Restricting both the knight and bishop. Restricting both this, and now this is coming anytime. A disaster for black. Ignoring. Now Duda played queen. The reason is in many variations. If you play some pawn move, pawn push, the knight will come with exchange queen. Knight will come many times, so he can. So that is why to avoid the queen exchange, he goes to a safer square to keep the attack. Now, actually, what happens? Normally, human player will try to open the line. Human player will try to open the file quickly. So naturally, so he will go pawn into. And now psychologically, you will play pawn into pawn and opening. But actually, it was showed later on. The annotator, who was the annotator? Ganguly, Sekhar Ganguly. He says the engine suggested h6. This is messing because only move, and now knight here. The threat of mate. Knight here is coming. Knight here is coming. So whatever you do, आपको bishop बचा लो, the knight g5 will come, which is not defendable. Now knight, you have to play only move. Otherwise h6, h7 check will come and kill. So only move. Only move. Bad. plus minus. So h6 was all king, but a human player will open. A human player will open the line quickly. 90% players will take pawn into pawn. This is bad now. The center and open line compared to the white king, black king, this is much safer than this. Knight g3 is threat now. Now the point is exchanging queen, exchanging will not work. Suppose you take and the fork, this fails क्योंकि ये मारेगा. अभी नाइट चेक देके वापस क्वीन मिलेगा. This is bad. The end game is unattractive for you. This is not a good position. The H passer is really troublesome. The center, it is a fantastic position. Not dependable. The king is stuck and this will give a backward pawn is bad. So is unattractive. So in the game he played bishop and now knight queen. Maybe even this is also winning here. I guess this is also winning. This also wins. He plays e6 also wins. For example, now pawn into knight here. And the queen is getting trapped. Suppose you play queen का trap हो गया, कहीं जाने को जगह नहीं. No square. He must lose a piece. He must come here and take and lose a piece. I will take and now if you play whatever this is just bad. So ये भी win था, but ग्रैंड मास्टर ने क्या खेला अभी इधर? दुधा दुधा played f6 knight और winning. The knight is trapped now. So a fantastic win by Dudha, but it was some an irrational play by Ivanchuk. Normally unpredictable. Ivanchuk is very unpredictable. So Dudha का एक और मैं गेम दिखाऊंगा. Dudha, he drew with Aronian nicely. Caruana and Zoo. I will show two games. The ending led to same. Anand played Dudha very quietly and drew. Anand on the first board, Petrov कुछ नहीं मिला. सब एक्सचेंज फटाफट ड्रॉ. आगे कुछ नहीं मिला. सब फटाफट ड्रॉ हो गया. No chance. 4-4-3-3 pawns. E file में सब exchange and draw. So India Poland. Of course India won the match that day. And what is that? Caruana. I will show two games because the ending is same. The ending, both the games, the same ending. Of course, there is another way here. Also, it is possible that white can avoid playing the bishop to b4. He can avoid this one by playing a3. This is a possibility. Next d4 will come. So, of course, this is bad. You lose the pawn. A3 is another choice, but many grandmas don't like to make pawn moves. So, Dudha played this. This is white is little better. Knight, queen check. Now, this is so many games have been played. Now, queen back. So, f3. Now, in the game So Wesley and Karyakin, maybe some months back or maybe 1 year back, So Wesley had played queen d2 and the game was drawn quickly against Karyakin. For example, you will play now a5, now b3. The game was equalized. No much great advantage for white. But Duda makes a novelty. Somebody asked me some time back how to prepare a novelty. Okay, I will show you. So here, Duda played a novelty queen c3. The idea that bishop comes with a mate threat will come. So it was a very interesting idea. One small change can change the character of the game. Now black has a bad structure, but center. Black has some compensation. This is the point. Duda's idea he has gained a tempo with a threat. So only other moves are turned out badly. If you play f6, it is bad. Or try to, this is not good moves. So he played the correct move. Caruana. Standard. Now the point is black is looking for counter play. So you have to push the pawn. Now here, actually, if the position black can equalize. If he wants to take a draw, there is a forcing variation. For example, now he can play a3, and now bishop into, and now knight f4. Now he comes. This position will lead to ultimately equal because you go somewhere knight b6, being pressure on this point. So this will be equalized, not much. For example, let us say you go queen c1. Suppose maybe here you can play knight b6, putting pressure. Even this is also equal. Now pawn into, knight into, bishop into, pawn into. Here, they like a Benko gambit. The rook will come here, or maybe rook will come here, double. So the position, it will be very soon black will equalize and a draw will be signed. But Caruana will not be interested. He is 100 points more higher rated, and also he was the challenger to Carlson at that time. First board of USA Prestige. So he played for a win. Instead of playing a3, he played for a win. He played knight. Very well played. Over protecting a weak point, connecting. I think this is justified to open the position of black king, white king. These are the moves which will be bad. Then you leave the pawn free hand, the knight will come later on. So one should not take this kind of errors. Should be equal. Now black gave a threat. The king is safe. Now all white needs to move the bishop and move the queen. Threat. The queen must move. Now, so it is total consolidation. If you ask me, I prefer to be black here because the bishop pass is passive and the knight is good and rooks are good. Except now even this rook is doing a job also. This rook is also doing a job. So what job this rook is doing? Now, for example, black black सब अच्छा है. ये piece, this piece should go here, but tempo. ये move करो. ये तो मार ही नहीं सकता है. Next move, the bishop will go. I think black looks wonderful. It is not that black is better, but black's prospects are better. अभी ये तो मारेगा नहीं. भाई क्वीन हट जाओ कहीं पे, तो आ जाओ. तो अभी ये पॉइंट गार्ड हो गया. The bishop is watching the diagonal any moment, and now he will bring rook and rook. Excellent. But what happened? This Caruana had different ideas. Caruana, rook. He wants action immediately. So the position black has activated his rooks and taken the capture the file. Now, of course, when you take it, it is draws. Now it is draws. Suppose you take pawn into. I don't think it is white will be better. So if you take it, I would prefer white because the backward pawn has come and this is a target. ये भी problem आ जाए. So you should avoid this exchange. Well played. Back rank cleared in time. Maybe here I think it is better to clear the back rank. It is better to clear the back rank now. So this is a bit risky. Now Duda is getting a pawn. C5 pawn, A4 pawn, C7. Focusing all three. But he took a risk. Now what else you will do? Grabbing the pawn is too risky. अगर ये मारेगा, the queen is out of action. The check will come. अगर ये मारेगा, rook into rook, pawn into, you should not allow a check. Not that rook is falling, क्योंकि यहाँ भी देख रहा है, यहाँ भी देख रहा है. But after this move, is real trouble will start. Now the bishop is attacked. ये मारेंगे तो rook check में जाएगा. अब ये pawn बढ़ रहा है. This problems, unnecessary problems will start. So you should not allow the check. So Duda played the move back. अच्छा किया. Now, well, it is actually the trouble is going away from the check. Always that check is hounding him. So वो दूर चला गया. I think now black stands a little better. So he took the pawn. A risk. A risk. Still, he should come back and draw. This is still coming back and draw. Now, threatening RE1. So, come back. The material factor has become equal. Queen back rank cleared now, finally. So, want to consolidate. Now the queen is free. Back. Now the point is, he goes back because if he play A3, it looks good move, but bishop D3 will finish the initiative. खत्म हो जाएगा. Black का सारे chance खत्म हो जाएगा. Because king is free now. So the rooks are free. Bishop and bishop, rook will come, and ये pawn तो गया. आगे कुछ नहीं मिले. Draw. So Caruana doesn't want to draw. So Caruana played here. Bishop, no. He played here. Bishop back. Very well played. Fantastic move by Caruana. We defending the pawn c5. At the same time, endgame is bad. Queen into queen, pawn into. You cannot take back rank, problem आ जाएगा. अभी queen into queen के बाद pawn into rook a4 is taboo. अभी ये मारेंगे, ये मारेगा तो ये खत्म हो जाएगा. प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगा उसको. अभी ये पास पान भी है, थ्रेट है. So you cannot do that. So he came here, rook into. So queen into, rook into, now rook. Black stands better. The threat is now a piece, but white has some compensation. It is bad. Already I think it should be winning. The position now, technically the such positions will come. Normally what will happen, the pass pawn is there, but you can easily control. The king is coming to control. The bishop can control rook behind. So idea, this is the only counter play. So he stops that pawn. Maybe this is actually, later on they discovered that this is stronger. The reason now the pawn is not able to move easily. And if you come here, then the bishop coming with a tempo. अभी king cannot return. Rook आ जाएगा. Rook आ जाएगा. And now rook cannot come. Pawn मर जाएगा. D5 pawn मर जाएगा. So here, better was to play bishop and waiting for the king to come. But instead, Caruana played this. Idea is giving a threat now. Giving a threat. So, Duda, somebody was asking me how to play material down. So, Duda, hello, Rishabh. Duda found a way to fight. Good move. Good move. Now, if you play king into pawn, then discover check में pawn एक और square जाएगा. एक और square tempo और rook आ जाएगा. If you play discover attack, it's bad. So, he came here. Now it should draw. He tried. A position should be drawn. trying to now play rook and bishop versus rook. एक एक करके जाएगा सब. अभी दिस इज अ बैड मूव. यू नीड पेशेंस. आपको अभी रूक h8 में ड्रॉ. यू हैव टू रिपीट एंड देन अगेन रूक चेक. दिस इज अ ड्रॉ. हियर इट इज अ ड्रॉ ओनली. नो प्रोग्रेस. अभी ये ड्रॉ होता था, बट you know time trouble and depression also, so he played this bad move and now this gives winning chances. हो गया. Now he plays bad move. This is winning. You know, I saw the game. Zhu Zhu Zun, Chinese grandmaster, in the Asian zonal tournament at Calcutta, Asian championship at Calcutta, where he played the similar thing and won. I will show that. अभी एक bad move है करवाना. Now this is a fielder position आ गया. This is a fielder position. And he started improving. And now bishop f4 will come. He wants to improve. He should have won bishop e4 straight away. हो गया काम. कुछ तो गलती होता है ऐसा. Human being cannot defend. इधर आया तो mate. If you come here, it is a checkmate. That is why he should have played be4. When he played bg4, अभी ये कहाँ है? अभी यहाँ पर ये bg4 खेला. ये यहाँ पर somewhere here. This is the bad. You should have played here simple. This is finishing the game. Center. The idea, the bishop is watched and mating attack will come. You will fielder position will come. Check. Force. This is a fielder position. I have already discussed with you. अब इधर आया तो मेट, इधर आया तो भी मेट, रूक आ जाए. Okay. So this is I discussed that रूक को थर्ड रैंक में लाना है. All these things I have discussed with one of the lecture. So दूधा इधर खराब खेला और हार गया. Similar end game came with the Zhu Zun. इतना लंबा गेम है. I will take you to the position straight. अनागल देव पोजीशन में ले लेता हूँ. इज स्टैंडर्ड प्रैक्टिस. तो आखिर में वो पीस दे देगा कौन के लिए. now he will couple one by one. All the pawns will find. Okay? तो ये pawn भी जाएगा, rook and bishop आएगा. But Zhu played very good here. Zhu. Now look, rook and bishop versus rook. Fielder position is not forced, but he brought a nicely handed. Improving. Now improving bishop e5. Check. Push him one more rank. Idea. Now you are unable to give, so slowly I will cover. Next idea, he will come here and then cover. हो गया. Now one more file. Okay, because immediate check, he will give rook in between. So a waiting move. अब if rank छोड़ो, there is no good square in the rank. No check position. Now next move, I am going to drive the king to the edge. अभी king को यहाँ लेके आ जाएंगे. So fielder is very close now. This is the mistake I think. You should not now leave the attack from the bishop. You should not leave the attack. यही मेंटेन करना था उसको. यही मेंटेन करना था. ओके. सो ये टिपिकल एरर हो गया. टिपिकल मिस्टेक हो गया. खत्म हो जाए. अभी बिशप आ गया, फील्डर पोजीशन आ गया. अभी now I have to drive the rook to the I have to drive this rook I have to drive this route to this rank. And अभी यहाँ आएगा तो mid threat आएगा. Suppose you come here, then this is troublesome. Troublesome. So you cannot go. So you have to go only move. Idea force back. Now it is just forcing the rook to that rank. It is standard practice. There are many ways. हो गया काम अभी खत्म resign. Okay, I don't think I have time today, Birabhadra. I will discuss that game tomorrow. It is already late for me. So 1960 World Championship, Paul Botvinnik, Black Botvinnik, Mikhail Moisev, round 9. I will discuss tomorrow. Ninth game of Tal Botvinnik, 1960. I will discuss tomorrow. So thank you very much being with me. I will be back again Thursday morning at 9:30. And today I have got a lecture on graphy at 7 p.m. 7 to 8 on graphy chess or Uno Academy, same thing. Then 24th and 26th and 27th today and 26th and 28th 7 to 8 p.m. So today I will discuss Indian chess triumphs about victory of many of our grandmasters in Olympiad, zonal, excellent games, few others game. Then on 26th, I will discuss exclusively Anand's victories in Olympiad or against World Championship and great players. And 28th on classical games. So see you again Thursday morning. तब तक सबको मेरा नमस्कार. Take care and bye. Suresh Bhai Chavda, good afternoon.